want to talk about causal reasoning. The world is filled with failed traders. Statistical fact. The vast majority of traders will fail. Now, the reasons behind this vary, but there are two primary culprits. One is lack of discipline, and two is lack of education. And both of these factors manifest themselves in the reasons traders enter trades. Now, sometimes they enter trades because they're greedy. Sometimes they enter trades because they're bored. But oftentimes they simply enter trades because they think. They think, well, this is going to go up or this is going to go down. Their reasoning, the causal reasoning, the forces they believe that a trade will go up or down, well, they're non-existent. They think. Yes, they'll say, well, I think because of this, but it's more of just their feelings. They feel, and that feel is based on nothing. Now, I can be furious at the pound. I could maybe hypothetically have been listening to my radio and a little boy band called One Direction came on the radio. And then, even before I had a chance to change the station, I found myself, maybe hypothetically speaking, singing, "Girl, you light up my life like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed." And maybe later in that day, I'm chanting, na, 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 na. And hypothetically, this could have driven me insane over the next 24 hours. I mean, One Direction, who are the creators of such lyrical masterpieces, such as, "Girl, you got it wrong. To prove it right, I'll put it in a song." That's a song. I mean, do you have to stutter at the end of every sentence? But this aside, me having great disdain for One Direction and the country of its origin, and me wanting to short the pound, is not a causal reason. If my great-great-grandfather was a prisoner in the old penal colony called Australia, that's not a reason for me to short the Australian dollar. Me being mad at myself for being an arrogant American is not a reason for shorting the US dollar. And yet you would be surprised that the reasons many traders have for entering trades are not terribly different than the nonsense I just babbled. They think the stock market's going to go up, or they think the US dollar is going to go up, or they think the pound is going to go up, or the euro is going to go down. And their basis for it is a bunch of gibberish. Oftentimes it's simply based on hope or greed or some nonsensical factor that's the driving force behind their trade. They don't acquire the education they need. They don't acquire the discipline and those intangibles they need to succeed at trading. There are proper entry points to a trade. There are proper exit points to a trade. Your needs for money are not one of them. Your opinion based on 2 minutes of talk radio or watching some television program or hearing some analyst babble is not one of them. We base our entry points, our causal reasoning, on the hard data that comes through fundamental analysis and our knowledge of technical analysis. Na, 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 na. That's not my hatred for One Direction is not a reason to short the pound. Mixed economic data, paired against another strong currency, coupled with a proper entry point based on technical analysis, is a reason. Acquire the education you need, acquire the knowledge you need, and you can succeed at trading. Trading is easy if you simply invest in yourself. I hate One Direction, but they're so damn catchy. Girl, you light up my life like nobody else. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Anyways, causal reasoning. Have the proper reason to enter your trade, and you'll be better off for it.